my pocket. I don't want pulse to get wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when. The flex, whipping the Teslas. I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body. Young, hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to First Energy Stadium here in Cleveland, Ohio. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
The Browns kicker, Cody Parkey, all set, and off we go from First Energy Stadium. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. Three tight ends are out there. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 7.
Here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Here's Carson. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. They run it with Carson. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. This is Carson. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
40-yard line. A gain of 4 yards.
Now it's Carson.
First down.
And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Adrian Claiborne, the one who makes the stop.
42-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson, and he's going to keep it here. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. The sack coming from Adrian Claiborne off the edge.
Loss of 16 yards.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. Buying time to his left. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
37-yard line.
They go with Chubb on second down. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with third down looming.
Third down.
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. 25 yards, and the Browns have taken the early lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious.
And now nothing but green ahead of him. The 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 68 yards. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. All tied up, 6-6. Our score after one.
Score tied, 6-6.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. Now Donovan Peoples-Jones. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Jones on the return. The
Browns drive about to get started.
At their own 30-yard line.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Chubb, the ball carrier.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Cleveland Browns. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on.
Looking for Landry, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
We'll take over first.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
They'll run on first down. Carson. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
M.J. Stewart in on the tackle.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he's got room. Taking it right down Broadway. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Chris Carson, 40 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Peoples-Jones returning. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Browns take over first and
The Cleveland offense ready to go. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6 as they come up with a 1st and 10. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty, but when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Here's Moore on the return. Good work bringing that one back as he picks up about 16 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10.
Corey, you still in?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And he'll give it here to his running back. And some space here. And he takes this way down, deep into Cleveland territory. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 deep.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Myles Garrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd, flush to his right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Adrian Claiborne picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. Peoples-Jones returning. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10. At their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. picked up by DJ Reed. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Now a handoff here to his running back. Oh, some strong running. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
4-yard gain on the play.
Right back to him on first down. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
And to give this time to the tailback. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
With the handoff.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On third down, it's Carson, and he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He loses 4, and it brings up 4.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Here we go. Bring it, baby, bring it.
Wilson in the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett. And this Browns defense stands tall. So they've gone for it twice now on 4th down in this game, and both times unsuccessful.
I wish we could hear the headsets now between the head coach and the offensive coordinator. Now that they're 0 for 2. If they get into a third situation, head coach might say, hey, you got anything for this one? Might get radio silence back.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 30.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That was a route run, not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
3-yard line.
First down, Mayfield. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack.
At the 48-yard line.
To try again after the sack. Mayfield. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. And he'll give it here to his running back. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Larry Ogunjobi on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
Wilson.
2nd and 6 at the 46.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down, Seattle.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw is Wilson, escaping the pressure right. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 11 more on that one and another first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. B.J. Goodson there on the tackle.
At the 14-yard line.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson, this will be caught just inside the 10.
Wilson's
and the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Two veterans there, Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down. And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as some good running there gets them down to about the 2-yard line, knocking on the door. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts.
2nd and goal.
That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll try to run with Carson, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And the lead is up to 14.
Makes the score Seahawks 20, Browns 6.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Return. The Browns.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver, Landry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. And again, it's Mayfield. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jamal Adams. This spot in the 4th quarter with that deficit, had to throw the football.
Not to quit. Not to quit on the string. Franchise. can't believe you did that. That's crazy. Mm-mm-mm.